Okay, so this wine, we firstly check the appearance, of course. We're following the systematic approach to tasting. This wine has a pale appearance, okay? You can see right through it to the writing, hopefully, anyway, you can see right through it to the writing on your piece of paper. So you describe this as pale. It is also ruby, but I would also give you mark for a purple as well. This is where the examiner has some flexibility with the systematic approach to tasting. It is not always black and white, the colour that we describe a wine with, or any of the characteristics that we describe a wine with. There is room for a little bit of flexibility in the marking scheme. So I would be giving you, if you'd said purple, you'll get a mark for that. If you said ruby, you get a mark for that as well. But there are ever so slight pink tints in the rim. So I would give you a mark for purple if you'd said that. Don't say both, you've got to say one or the other. That's quite important with the systematic approach to tasting, that you pick which one you're going to go for and you say it. Okay, so a mark for pale and a mark for either purple or ruby. It is of course clear, there are of course legs, but you're not going to get marks for those in the actual exam. Check the condition on the nose, which is clean. Again, you're not going to get a mark for that, but always worth noting. The intensity, okay, nope, yeah, I can smell it clearly at my nose, so we're going to go for medium on the intensity. And the aroma characteristics, well, this is all about fruit. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry. There is some bubble gum in there, you can write bubble gum down as well. Red currant, cranberry, but it is all about the primary red fruit, so therefore we're going to go for youthful. Remember, for your appearance you have 2 marks, 1 for intensity, 1 for colour. For your nose you have 7 marks, 1 for the intensity, 5 for the aroma characteristics, and 1 for the development. Now what you could do, another approach with determining the nose on your wine, or determining the level of complexity on your wine, is to say to you, ask yourself, is this wine a simple wine or is it a complex wine? If you think it's a simple wine, write simple down, because you will get a mark for that. You will actually be awarded a mark for saying that it's simple. So write simple down if you think it's a simple wine. You won't get a mark for writing complex down. If you think it's a complex wine, you have to write a range of aroma characteristics, but the WSET understand that sometimes it's difficult to define aroma characteristics in a simple wine, which is why they'll give you the mark for simple, and then you'll get another 4 marks for defining the aroma characteristics. This could be quite simple. We have actually, or I have listed quite a few aroma characteristics there, but it is actually a fairly simple wine. So if you've written simple down, I would give you the mark for that as well. And then I said development would be youthful, because it's all about the primary fruit. Now let's taste it, see what we get on the palate. Okay, this is a dry wine. There's very little mouth watering occurring here, so I'm going to go medium minus for the level of acidity. Tannins quite low as well, so I'm going to go for medium minus on the tannins. Alcohol feels fairly normal, so we're going to go for medium level of alcohol here. Body, again, medium minus, I think, on the body. It feels very fresh, very light, and it sort of just whizzes over the palate. So let's go for medium minus on the body. Flavour intensity, I'm going to try again. Okay, again, flavour intensity, I'm going to go medium minus. Flavour characteristics, well, to be honest with you, just repeat what you found on the nose. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, Describe it as simple as well. If you've decided that's where you want to go with that particular one, you get 3 marks for flavour characteristics. I'd also give you marks for cranberry, for red currant as well. Finish, medium minus. Okay, so I'm going to go for good quality with this particular level of wine. We mark the length as medium minus, the intensity as medium minus, and we said that it was fairly simple and it just had straightforward red berry fruit characteristics. It didn't really cover enough clusters to take it out of the simple category and into the complex category. So that all adds up to being good. It was perfectly balanced, it was light, it was fresh. There was nothing overpowering about it at all. So I think we described this as good. If you described it as acceptable, I'd also give you the marks for that. And I will let you know, I've got a slide for the quality categories. So I will put that up as well, because I think this also could fit into the acceptable category as well. It's not particularly well defined. It's not particularly expressive of where it came from, so I think we can say that this was also acceptable, but slips into the good category as well, because it's a perfectly pleasant, enjoyable style of red wine. Drink now, not suitable for aging. This does not have enough structure, it doesn't have enough tannin, concentration, acidity to make this worth cellaring and aging. So it's drink now, not suitable for aging.